I used to think wearing masks was a bad thing. In modern dialogue, masks are often viewed as tools for deception. People say, oh, they're wearing a mask, they are hiding something, they are lying about something, who they are, what they do, etc. For years, I paid attention to this concept of mask wearing, within others and within myself too. Whenever I caught myself wearing a mask, I tried promptly to tear it off. I value authenticity, I value being myself, and I value the power that comes from embracing oneself fully. These are all values that I still hold, but I see masks differently now. Masks can be empowering too. Think about it like this. Let's say you have a wedding or some grand formal event to attend. What do? You go out, you get a fancy outfit to wear, maybe you get your hair done, you do your makeup well, you get new shoes. You get all decked out, dressed better than you've dressed in years, right? And you feel good. You feel really good in your fancy clothes. The energy feels different suddenly. Perhaps you're filled with joy, laughter comes easier, confidence flows from you. You feel good, you look good, and you don't want that feeling to go away. Later, when you're removed from that fantasy party night and deeply rooted in daily life again, you think about that event. You think about how good you felt, how good you looked, how the energy buzzed, and how you had so much fun. You can't wait for the next formal event when you can wear that outfit again or get another one like it so you can feel that way again. This is the function of a mask. A mask is something worn to evoke a specific energy from within. If we look at Dionysian theater, we understand that masks were what allowed an actor to change characters in the performance. Wearing the mask of a wolf, the actor becomes a wolf. Wearing the mask of a woman, the actor becomes a woman, and so on. We can equate the characters forged through the addition or removal of a mask to archetypal energy. Each character or archetype plays a different role in the overall story, which is why differentiating between wolf or woman was so important. The same applies to us now, in our daily lives. When we dress for an occasion, or when we wear a mask around family, on social media, wherever we may be, the mask indeed serves a function. We may wear a mask around highly critical or judgmental family members, not because we are uncomfortable with who we are, but because we want to protect ourselves. My grandparents are Catholics, and I'm a witch. I never openly speak about witchcraft with them, not because I don't believe in it or I think I shouldn't be doing it, but because I don't want their evil eye energy surrounding me, primarily for magical purposes. It's easier for me to keep witchcraft as something sacred, something I do for myself, as opposed to feeling like I have to defend it or like I'm being judged for it. Sometimes you have to validate yourself and not worry about getting your validation from someone else, and that's what a mask does. Think of the adage, fake it until you make it. That's wearing a mask. That's a form of manifestation, too. It's inserting yourself into the character or the archetype that already has or already does what you desire for yourself. Essentially, you are validating yourself and your visions, your hopes and dreams, before they become a reality. A mask can do the same thing for you. So if masks can be used as a magical tool, one that transforms the wearer and the wearer's story, how do they end up getting such a bad rap? The problem with masks arises not simply because the mask exists, but because masks become worn. Let's go back to the fantasy party outfit for a minute. You saved the dress or tux you wore to that event because you loved how it made you feel, and you always wanted to hold on to that feeling. Let's say that you wore that outfit every opportunity you got after that initial night. What happens to the outfit after repeated wear? It gets worn, torn, stained. Maybe you gain or lose a little weight, or maybe the fabric stretches and now the outfit doesn't fit you the same. At the next event, are you going to wear that outfit again? No, most likely not. Some people have seen you wear it a few times already, and now it looks old and ratty. You're going to get a new outfit to wear. The same happens with masks, but in the psychospiritual way we're speaking of them, energetically. As a soul having its human experience here on Earth, Your primary reason for being alive in the physical is evolution and growth. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, eventually you get stuck. If you hold on to people, places, and things you've outgrown, you're not learning, you're not evolving. If you wear the same mask time and time again, eventually it won't feel right. It's worn. There's nothing special about it anymore. You're wearing it out of habit and nostalgia, not out of exhilaration and expansion. This is when people condemn masks. Suddenly, an old way of being becomes a mask that I wore that was never really me. Well, it was you in that scene, in that act of the play, in that chapter of your overall story. But now you have outgrown it, and that's okay. People run into a problem here because they are so jaded by the death of the last mask they wore that they want to avoid wearing masks at all. But if we think of masks as theater, as performance, and as magical tools that help us manifest, we can conclude that instead of avoiding masks altogether, a change of masks will do the trick. This feels like a good place to pause quickly and remind you I'm not talking about liars, cheats, gaslighters here. I'm not talking about people who literally pretend to be something they are not to persuade others to do something they want them to do. I'm talking about internal archetypes of the psyche. I'm talking about aspects of you that are lying dormant within that if you activate them, they will help you live up to your full potential and craft a life you love. With that in mind, let's think about this. Say you want to be a teacher, but you are afraid of actually teaching. You are afraid of public speaking or of sharing your wisdom. It's okay for you to go within, access your inner teacher, sage, wise person, and pull that archetype into your conscious mind. It's okay for you to fake it until you make it, because in truth, you are not really faking it. You are just putting a mask on until you feel confident enough in what you're doing without it. So if you're at a place in your journey right now where you're thinking about what comes next for you, what you want to create, and how you're going to do that, know that it's okay to perform a little as you find your way. Your performance is the expression of an aspect that is already alive within you. The performance, the mask, it's a channel for that aspect to manifest and have its time in the sun. When you've outgrown it or when you no longer need it, you will know. And at that time, it is safe and okay for you to switch masks, switch roles, and draw forth another archetypal character, a piece of you from the depths of your psyche, so you can evolve into the next chapter of your story.